And here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
Time for our tale of the tape. And here he is,
Let's go.
Terence Crawford.
Versus Garcia.
Terence Bud Crawford, the undisputed lightweight champion of the world.
This
he
game is
also
dropping for
can
councils
crack at
in
welterweight.
October.
One of the
Dropping
best
like
to
another week or
ever
two.
do it.
Right now, we're about to beat this boy ass.
This bout, all the talking had.
He ain't doing no talking. Great talk.
There's the bell to start the round. Well done with that counter shot. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Good counter punching. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. Looks like a little change of strategy here, trying to loosen up the flow a little bit. And that's the right decision here. Veteran move to grab on, but as you know, you can't do it too often.
You've got to save that in the back, right? If you're ever hitting her, a clinch will save your life. You've got to hold on, clear your head, step off again, push them, hold them, lean them down. So when you're going to use those clinches, do it on the blind side of the referee, then let go.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point. All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything can break a man or make a man.
That hook was thrown with some bad intentions.
Oh, they got a weak body.
Tried to score with that hook, but missed. He's going to go with more footwork now. What do you think of that strategy? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
Just feeling
Let's
him
talk
out.
about Crawford in that last round. That bell. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
He threw a punch and just got countered. He's dropped the guard now. What do you think of that decision? Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two. Swing and a miss with that hook.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
That hook won't score. Looks like he's going to move around the ring a little bit more. Try some stick and move. They exchange punches. He's going to loosen things up here. Let's see how he does with this fancy footwork. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. He threw a punch and just got countered. He'll try and muffle the offense there with another clinch.
Had to hold on, getting hurt every time the punches land.
Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Let's go. Let's get it together, y'all. Ready? Box.
They ring the bell, and here we go. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching you every move, that every twitch.
And try and relax a little bit now. Fight a little differently. Beautiful counter punch. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift. What a massive upset this would be.
His legs are gone, got to get their hands up. It's survival instincts now. Get him up.
It looks like he might not be as hurt as we thought.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
So much for defensive abilities.
Oh, I heard that, never by saw it.
Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on it.
The defense failed them.
Beautiful, sneaky shot to take his legs away from them.
And they're down. It looks like this one's going to be over.
Is he out? Is he going to move? Is there a twitch? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
You've been put down. You've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
He ain't got them pads in him right now. You need them PEDs.
And there's the bell to start the round. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Going to shake out the arms and legs and move around a little bit. The hand speed in these lighter divisions is always so impressive, but if you can sneak in a power shot every once in a while and sit down on a punch, that's where you separate yourself. Not so rigid anymore with the stance.
Punch myself out.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job. Nice job getting that punch through.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
And he scores with the counter. Looks like a little bit of a strategy change here, loosening up the technique. Perfect counter. The corner's got to take a good look at their fighter.
These days, where should he look? What should he do? Should he run? Should he try and hold on?
Oh, and that changes everything. And down they go.
Oh, he's down. Is he going to raise like the Undertaker? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
He needed PEDs.
Talk about Crawford in that last round. He's been
PEDs.
knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
I love the response, though.
What's
Got
it
back
called?
up.
Estrogen?
Took a deep breath,
Ostrin?
felt right.
He need that.
Push it off. Get up.
Oh.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out.
Defense failed them.
Oh, what a shot. He's staggered. He's staggered. Does he know? Does he know he's even gone?
I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose.
Right now, the Flash is seeing flashes after that shot.
Does he know he's hurt him? Look at him. That back foot went. It completely shivered. Did you see that, Tom?
Why weren't... And they're down just when you thought it couldn't get any worse.
Oh, what a shot. What? Oh, my goodness.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, you're out. Oh, he's a quitter.
So time to go celebrate after another knockout win.